Okay, so here's the one thing before you even begin any of your programs. Remember, every exercise has the component of we get to be with the horse, build a relationship by getting to know them. We get to groom them, build that relationship before we begin. But as you can see, she's tied to the rail. Now, I know you've heard us talk about this before as well. The number one thing a horse needs to feel is,
Safe.
yeah, that's right, safe. So anytime we are with our clients, the one thing, if they've been here a few times, they'll know how to obviously untie themselves. And we make sure you're always helping people, because people like to put their fingers through all of these ropes, and no, that's not safe. So when they're first starting though, I always come up to them and I always say, so just so you know, what we're gonna do is we're gonna untie Faye. Because what's the number one thing a horse needs to feel? And they're gonna tell me safe. And I'll say exactly. So in order for her to feel safe, we want her to always have an exit. So that means as I'm grooming, as I'm touching, as I'm doing anything with her, and as she just said, she's gonna be talking all the time. And this is great times for you as facilitators to step in to say, so what do you think it is that she's saying? If I go to brush her, let's say, well, she's, okay. Even with that, oh, see, now she's going to walk away. I could ask them, what do you think she's wanting right now? And someone might say, maybe she just wants to be brushed here. I'll say, well, that's kind of cool because she did move up. She didn't back away. So try your brush again and see what she says. And I would say, how's her head? How's her ears? How's her tail? And then again, you see, because remember, you're not horse people. They're going to be holding ropes like loose or all over the place. So you see, it really gives us the opportunity for us to be able to facilitate the objective before we actually even go out. Because I can tell you, any objective, whether it be communication, whether it be negotiation, whether it be choice, I mean, you can bring it in to say, okay, so is Faye giving us a choice to make a decision on what she wants? Or are you making a choice that you don't want to brush her anymore? Like, you can bring in any objective, but you want to start right from the get-go. We 100% believe in always giving to the client. Whose teacher is she? They take the teacher, and again, we see how they are as they're grooming. This is very important. Horses have an exit, because if you're just making a horse stay here, which, I mean, you can, obviously, because it's your business, your facility. But if you're making a horse stay here and she doesn't like certain things, she doesn't have the ability, she's doing fine now, but she doesn't have the ability to get away. And that's where the welfare of the horse has got to come first. Because remember, horses can only react from stimulus. So you definitely want to make sure that they always have the exit. Don't make them stand there. Don't make them be groomed if they're just not wanting to be groomed, right? Thank you, Faye.